This lady called the police on her boyfriend in the UK, claiming that the boyfriend had forced himself on her, meaning that he her. Now, what was the cause? This lady came into the UK with student visa and then started dating this married man, but the married man was kind of separated with his wife at that moment when they were going out. So at a time, the girlfriend needed to extend her stay and needed some money to pay school fees. So ask this her boyfriend for a loan. So the boyfriend lent her some money that she used to extend her stay by paying her school fees. So now she needed more money to extend her stay again when she has not paid this man the money that she borrowed before. So she invited the man into her house. The man came, they ate and made love. So after making love, this lady now asked the guy again to give her some more money. So the guy said, but the money that I gave you before, you haven't paid me, and you are asking me to give you more money. This guy is a medical doctor, so obviously, he gets some good pay. So now, when this lady saw that the man is not going to give her this money that she requested, and she doesn't want to pay the one that she borrowed before, this lady called the police on the guy and said that the guy had forced himself on her. So the guy, her. Do you know that the police came and took this man, and they were trying this man, about to put this man in prison? But this girl's very close friend, who has conscience because she knew that this girl had planned this thing before. So that lady came to the court and then told the police and the court that, look, this lady had planned this thing before. Look at the conversation that we had, and showed evidence of this lady planning it. And as a result of that, this man, they released this man. They didn't put this man in prison, and they arrested this girl, and they are now trying the girl. So the girl has been calling people and telling people to go and beg this man to please forgive her and then let the case go like that. If you were in the man's shoe, would you forgive this girl? If you're a man in this man's shoe, would you forgive this girl and let her go? Or would you want her to serve that sentence in the court? So, Sophia, I know it's a long story, but what do you think?
Okay, Trendy. Wow. The player has been played. Should I use a word
Yes,
like that?
yes, nature has
So
caught her.
definitely, I think that in this situation, I think that the lady, she should justice should take his place. That is what
Pagam,
I think, that justice should take
yes.
his place. So whatever
Mhm,
justice that is handed over to her, she should bear it wholeheartedly. Because if that her friend didn't intervene, an
mhm.
innocent man would have brought in jail. So
Yeah.
I think that at this point, whatever justice that is deemed fit to be given to her, I think she should take full responsibility for it. And it's going to also serve as a lesson for other young ladies out there who are plotting such evil acts. I think they
Yeah.
will learn from her and desist from such. But if she's been pardoned, other people might think that, okay, I can always get away with it. But when you know that
Mhm.
every action, there is definitely going to be consequences. So before you take some actions, you are going to weigh the consequences and see if you are up to it. So I think that at this point, face the law. Whatever that is handed over to her, let her dance to it, because she called for it and she deserves it. That's definitely my take on that.
Thank you, Sophia. So, people, I want you guys to judge this case. This lady accused her boyfriend of forcing himself to her only because she requested money from the boyfriend. This happening in the UK, even though she has borrowed money from this her boyfriend before. She hasn't paid the money. She wanted to ask for another money. The boyfriend was like, but you haven't paid me the one that you borrowed from me. And because they just made love, this lady called the police and claimed that the boyfriend forced himself on her. And they took the boyfriend to court and everything. But at the end of the day, her friend, who knew that she pre-planned this thing, came to the court to witness that, look, it is a lie. This is my friend. She planned this thing before. And now the court turned around to leave the boyfriend and now held her. Do you know that she's begging the boyfriend to forgive her and tell them to leave her, that she's not going to do it again? So, guys, if you are in the shoe of the boyfriend, will you leave this lady or will you allow the justice to take its course? Because what is this? Leave your opinion in the comment section. Yes, my own opinion is that I stand with Sophia. Sophia said that justice should take its course. Yes, let them put her in jail. That's where she belongs. She is such a very wicked and devilish woman. She belongs behind the bars. That is my own opinion. Thank you so very much, everybody. Please keep liking and sharing our video, and we'll see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye.